it's really satisfying seeing, like, your every week your accomplishment of like losing weight and really reaching your goal. So
Today, I'm here with probably one of the clients that I've been working with, the longest. If you'd like to give yourself a little bit of an introduction.
my name is thank you. My name is Mateo. Been Keel's friend for a long time. Kindergarten.
Oh yeah.
I've known him forever. He's helped me out through my fitness journey and everything. So guess we're going to do a little bit of a review today.
Yes, sir. This will be a recap on pretty much everything that Mateo's accomplished. This is probably the first time that I've ever shot a video with Mateo where he's talking. So you got to bear with us. This is literally the first time that he's been on camera. So pretty good. I'm happy. But I'll put the full transformation pictures on screen as of right now so you guys can actually see what he accomplished. The final picture was taken, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks ago, right before your vacation?
That's right, yeah.
Did you have a weigh-in from then?
No.
No? Okay, well, you guys will see the progress. We had everything tracked up until then, but...
I mean, I have a rough estimate.
Give it
about like 175.
175. So that picture you just saw, 175 pounds. But anyways, we are going to go over everything that Mateo did, everything that we put into, number one, getting him to where he wanted to be, and all of the work that he actually did, because this wouldn't be possible without him. So without further ado, I have a couple questions on here, a couple things that I wanted to note that I wanted to run you through and ask you some questions on. Yeah. So this year, this cut, what's the biggest thing that you accomplished, right? Where did you start? Where did you finish?
Where did I start?
Physique-wise, weight, look in the mirror.
Like, I noticed I've never had abs before, but after my cut,
Tell them.
after my cut, I saw them. Look at the pictures on the screen. Like, it's crazy. Before and after, Keel helped me out so much. Yeah, at the start, I was probably a year ago, 200 pounds. Not really muscular in a way. Like,
Makes sense. Yeah.
I wasn't really toned, no volume.
If you could put your finger on one thing, the best thing that you could, whether that's weight, whether that's the look in the mirror, what would it be?
I'd say the weights.
The weight?
Yeah. It's really satisfying seeing, like, your every week your accomplishment of like losing weight and really reaching your goal. So it's really good.
Yeah. So I guess you would say the progress is your favorite part.
For sure. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Now, let's get a little bit deeper into what things were looking like for you before you started. Like, how did you feel before you started this summer?
Like past summer?
Yeah. Like physically, how did you feel when you looked in the mirror?
I was not something I was like really proud of. Like, I knew I could be doing better, and so there's always that room for improvement. I was happy with myself that I did this. So, but there was not much of a will to do anything before. You know what I mean?
Like, not much of a drive, you say?
Not much of a drive.
What was the determining factor that changed things for you?
Probably you.
Why?
Just, I'd say, like, touching with me weekly and always made sure I had to, do the things. Like, we followed the program you set up for me, and you made it really easy for me. So
now, knowing that I helped you out, would you say that the accountability helped you reach your goal in the end?
Yeah, for sure. It's all like a personal, like, nobody else can lift the weights for you, so it's like, it's a team effort.
Right.
But
I could give you whatever plan.
Yeah.
I could give him whatever plan he needed. But if he didn't actually show up, do the cardio, hit the lifts, eat the food, finish it off.
Yeah, it's a self-accountability thing, right? For sure.
Yes. Okay, so
Here you are.
yeah. So before you started, this is the last question on this topic, but how was the nutrition? I want to tap into that. Now,
Terrible.
Just give me like a breakdown of how the nutrition was going before, what wasn't actually working inside of your eating.
Like obviously, like in terms of like the fitness, like how my like in the gym and my nutrition,
Just your eating.
just my eating in general.
Yes.
Um, it wasn't really a healthy balance of nutrients I needed for sure. Like a lot of junk food, so I obviously affected my results in the gym.
Tap into tracking calories.
Tracking calories, I never realized how important it was, but
Why?
yeah, you need to be in a deficit.
Why?
Why do I need to be in a deficit?
Yeah.
So I can lose weight.
Exactly.
That's the only way. It's the only way.
Exactly. Good. Would you say tracking calories? Would you say tracking calories was one of the determining factors for your success?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the majority part.
Why?
Because that's pretty much the only thing that matters at the end of the day.
Right?
Like, you need to be in that deficit in order to lose weight and reach your goal.
Right. Beautiful. Now, one more question on the topic of before, and then we'll get into a little bit more deeper where you can kind of explain some of the knowledge that you have, so then we can help out someone else who's in the exact same position that you are. Why do you think everything you were doing wasn't working before? Why do you think that what you were doing before wasn't getting you to your goal?
Well, I wasn't really knowledge like in this. I didn't realize how important nutrition was and how it would affect my physique overall. Like, you can't just end up going to the gym and hoping for the best, right? So my knowledge was pretty limited on that. So
I love it.
you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it comes down to.
Yeah, that has.
Like, you have to have both. Like, everything has to be in unison, you know?
Exactly. And I like that you said everything has to be in unison, because everything that you do on your journey, everything that you do, all of the work you put in, it has to be congruent, right? Congruency is a word that I use a lot, because you can't have everything in place and one thing is not congruent. For example, the
nutrition.
Bang, and the training and everything that else goes into it, right? Now, as things started going, what do you think the biggest thing that changed for you was?
I'd say my energy levels felt a lot more energetic, eating properly. I noticed in the gym my performance was better.
Okay.
So, yeah, everything just works hand in hand. It's amazing. Like, when you have the right knowledge and system for you, like, it just works.
I love it. Now, would you say those changes that you felt from, I guess, not changing your diet, but taking it a little bit more structured, did that motivate you to go further? Feeling better and feeling progress?
Yeah, like, once you see that first change and you know how important it was for you to make that change and you see it in place, it just drives you to keep going more.
I love it. Big gangster. Now, listen, why do you now, after doing all of that stuff, I mean, you got pretty shredded. The picture that, I mean, the end goal before Curacao, absolutely shredded. Now, as the person that you are today, why do you have the ability to execute on information? Like, why can you, for anything inside of the fitness space, for example, why do you now have the ability to execute on information and succeed with that information?
Well, I'm more knowledge-based now, right?
Okay.
I saw what steps we both took together to help me out.
Yep.
So it's, at the end of the day, it's easily transferable. Like, the more personalized your workout plan is for you, it's going to work better. But as a general term, you know, the right steps always make a change.
Okay. Now, let's say out of all of that was kind of like a general basis, but if you were to put your finger on one skill that you have now, it could be anything. It could be tracking calories, it could be doing cardio, it could be training, waking up earlier. What skill would you say that you feel confident in doing going forward?
I'd say the discipline factor, like helps out with everything in my work life, my personal life. Now that I've seen that change, I know what I have to do. It just helps out in so many ways.
Give me 2 ways that it helps out.
Well, since I work a physical job, I know like the gym helps me out. If I'm lifting properly, I can transfer that skills to lifting properly at work.
A little 2-step?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Anyways, yeah, we're at behind a car meet right now because the lighting behind us is pretty cool. But yeah, okay, we'll close it off with this. 3 questions, 4 questions. It'll be a sequence. But
Okay.
if you could pick one thing that I did personally to help you, what would that thing be?
The nutrition.
Okay. What part of the nutrition? The nutrition in whole?
Nutrition whole, yeah. I wasn't really knowledgeable in that, how it affected my overall progress in the gym. So,
Okay.
as a whole, is important.
Okay, so nutrition as a whole. Now, does that come down to the foods you're eating, the amounts of food you're eating? What kind of inside of nutrition would that be?
I'd say what kinds of food I'm eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that is a great one. But yeah, let's end it off with this. If you could give one piece of advice to someone who was in the exact same shoes that you were when you started, what would you tell them? Imagine you were speaking to yourself before you started. What would you tell yourself?
I tell them to go find Keel. No, I'm joking.
All right. Yeah. No, but go ahead. Like,
Yeah, like
if you need a second to think about this.
it's a tricky question
take a
for
second.
sure. Like there's a lot of factors that influence you to make that first step. But I'd say mostly you have to want it, you know. It has to be something that you have to want. You have to have that discipline to make that change. So you have to find, like, pinpoint something in your life that you know the eating better and gym would help you out. Transfer that over to the problem you're having.
Okay. I like that. I don't think that they can hear that, but a little.
It's a little loud.
Yes. Anyways, back onto that topic. So, you said find out. Nice.
Nice.
You said to find out the reason you want it. Now, I'm gonna relate that back to the why, right? Like, why do you want to change? Why do you want to get abs? Because getting abs, getting lean, that is not the actual reason you're going to go out and get lean. That is a symptom of an underlying problem. Anyways, that is a symptom of an underlying problem. Now, that being said, once you uncover that problem, whether it's, oh, I'm scared to talk to my crush, I'm scared to take my shirt off on the beach, I'm scared to wear tight clothes because I think about other people's thoughts on me, right? So everything relates back to your why. Everything that you do, everything that you put in, all of the work, it's always gonna have a purpose before it. And doing it without that purpose, you're going to lack consistency, right? That's something that you need to understand. Now, what I want to ask you to finalize everything is, do you have any other advice or any tips you would want to give to anyone in general?
In general.
In a general fitness term. Anything that you've learned, you've experienced.
Well, I'd say experience for the experience portion of it, like going to the gym and eating properly. I know it just helps with so many other things. Your mind, clarity, and your energy levels. So those 2 factors alone for me, like, why wouldn't you want yourself to think clearer and perform better in day-to-day life? So
Great answer, son. Now,
thank you.
last question, we'll end it off here. Do you feel confident enough to, let's say next year, you bulked up and you were going to do a cut by yourself. Do you feel confident that you would be able to do that next year
Absolutely.
without the help of a coach?
Absolutely. Once you learn the skill and you see the progress, what changed from before and after, it'll always stick with you. So you know what needs to happen.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I will conclude this here. This is Mateo. We started at, I will put the numbers on screen because I can't remember exactly. All of the numbers will be on screen. The start date, before date. I'll show you all of the progress through his journey from when he started until now. Probably one of the most crazy transformations, but at the end of the day, this would not be possible without him. If he didn't actually show up, he wouldn't have got these results. Anyone can have a plan, everyone can have a coach, but actually putting in the work and executing on it is the number one thing that will get you from where you are to your end goal. So with that being said, this is my client Mateo's case study. I will catch y'all in the next one. I will either have Isaac, Mateo, or Cole dropping. Not sure which one this week, but
Have call outs.
yes. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.